Okay. Where are we here? So... we are honestly about at the end of the game, so I'm gonna call everyone. We'll call Tank last.
Sukov!
Hi, it's Nancy Drew again. I have another question for you about Rolf Kessler. A very important question.
Let's hear it.
Would you happen to know the nickname Rolf Kessler gave his wife, Amelia?
Of course I do. At least, I thought I did. It was an Austrian term of endearment, rather common. Oh, come on, Anton, think. Spatzi! That was it.
Okay.
Spatzi! S-P-A-T-Z-I. He always called her Spatzi.
Okay, so I forget that he's the one who has the nickname. When we call Tank, he doesn't know.
Has anyone ever forged a carousel horse?
So
you
just
know,
kinda
carved a
skip a
copy
step
of a
there.
Kessler or something, then passed it off as the real thing?
Oh, yes. I've been called in to authenticate horses that turned out to be mere replicas at least a dozen times in my career. Some forgers will make several copies of the same horse. I remember a case where 3 people claimed to have the exact same loof. Interestingly enough, all 3 of them were fakes.
Thanks for all the info.
Glad to help.
Okay, so let's still call Tank, just to see if he'll still...
This is Tank.
Hi,
Try
it's
to
Nancy
find
Drew.
the book.
Did you land that fish?
Oh, no.
I don't want to talk about it. That answer your question?
I'm curious, who do you think stole that horse off the carousel?
Kids. Daring each other, doing stupid kid stuff. Or maybe somebody just liked the way old Nightshade looked and wanted him for himself. I don't know.
Nightshade?
That was its name, Nightshade. Kessler gave all of his horses names, painted them on their bridles.
Have fun fishing.
I'm trying.
Okay, so I guess that we can't even get that phone call option anymore. But that's okay. I just kind of skipped a step there.
Hello?
Hey, Bess, it's me.
Hi, Nance.
Oh my gosh, he called.
Yes, we're going out next Friday.
Let me guess. You're going to a movie.
Yes, he gets free tickets and free refills. There you have it, Nance. Bess has achieved nirvana, and I'm free to move about the room without fearing for my life. So what's new with you?
It turns out Joy was responsible for causing that accident that shut down the park.
How do you know?
She confessed. Her father was right. Dredging up all those memories was good for her. She's apologizing to Paula even as we speak.
What about the carousel? Was she responsible for all that haunting stuff, too?
I don't think so. I think she sincerely believed that Ms. Santos was behind it, so she caused the roller coaster accident to teach her a lesson.
At least you don't have to worry about the roller coaster anymore. Yeah, now you can really check out the rest of the park. You're making progress, Nan. Just hang in there.
Turns out Ingrid was calling Lance Huffington to share a remedy for neck pain with him.
Or so she says.
She's also been making money on the side by helping someone design a roller coaster.
Or so she says. I agree with Bess. Don't go erasing her from your suspect list just yet, Nan.
Thanks to that info and stenography you guys sent me, I was able to figure out the name of the carousel horse that Joy's mother bought her.
Joy's mother bought her a carousel horse?
That's what was in the note I found. It was a memo about the sale.
The horse had a name?
Kessler liked to name the horses he carved. This one's name was Glory.
What happened to it?
I have the feeling I'll find out when I solve the final riddle Miles gave us.
My mother never bought me a carousel horse.
Catch you guys later.
Be careful. Good luck.
Hello?
Hey, Frank, it's Nancy.
I'm on too, Nance. What's new?
Joy Trent admitted to sabotaging the roller coaster, but I still haven't figured out who's responsible for the carousel hauntings.
You're making progress, though. Yeah, you've narrowed the field.
But I've also managed to annoy all my remaining suspects. They may not want to be that helpful anymore.
Just hang in there, Nancy. Yeah, I mean, you've already gotten one person to spill her guts. You're obviously doing something right.
I better get going.
Bye, Nancy. See you around the campus.
Okay, I'm gonna try to talk to... Okay, Joyce. I think the only thing there really is left to do is this. Let me just try calling Paula. We might be able to give her an update.
This is Paula Santos. I'm afraid
Oh,
I can't
okay,
take your
no.
call right now, but if you leave your name and number, I'll
Okay,
get
so
back to you
really
as
we're
soon as
at
I
the
can.
end game.
Hi, Paula, it's Nancy. Listen, it turns out that Harlan was in a totally different prison than the jewel thief. I was wrong about him. I'm sorry if I upset you. I'll be in touch.
Okay, so now we have the arm on this spook, number 10, and the power's on, so he's all glowing. We just need to put in the nickname, which we got from Anton. It's Botsy. And his fingers straighten out. So we put on the brass ring on his arm, and that unlocks the puzzle. So the brass ring, as a reminder, is what we got from the carousel ride. You had to grab it while you were riding the carousel. Oh, Joy, this is it. So Joy's father, created all of this so that she could find
That must be Glory.
Glory.
These stairs sure don't feel very safe.
And the stairs break. And Nancy pushes
Oh my
over
gosh,
the horse.
these must be jewels from that jewel heist. I should probably take these with me.
So the horse that Joy's mother bought just happened to have more jewels from that jewel heist in it.
A
And
letter. Joy's father must have left it for her.
we'll take the letter.
My dearest Joy,
Or I guess
hope
Nancy
Miles
reads
and
it.
his riddles have helped you remember how much you adored this horse and how dearly you loved the woman who gave it to you. I found this picture of her years ago, but I didn't want to give it to you until I knew you were ready. She loved you more than anything, Joy. We both did, Dad. P.S. If you want to see where Glory was carved, look for Kessler's symbol on the wall. I could never spend a lot of time in there. Very strange vibes.
So Joy's dad knows where Kessler's workshop is, and we access it through this room. And he had a picture of Joy's mother, which is really nice. So not all pictures of her were destroyed, but this is the place you get into
So
Kessler's
this was
workshop.
Kessler's workshop. I'll bet that's the carousel horse that was stolen.
And here we find the culprits, where the culprit has been working too. The culprit who stole Nightshade, so this is the original. And then our culprit has been making
Somebody's been
copies.
making reproductions, or should I say forgeries.
So we can look at everything in here. Horsetails. I'll look at the computer last, and then that's the door out, but yeah, so they've been making a lot of reproductions. To Dark Horse from Huckster. Already have 2 potential buyers. They learned about the hauntings on TV and are champing at the bit. Should be chomping at the bit. As it were, the sooner they can get the horse, the better. How soon can you get 2 done? A 40-60 split will work out great. Consider this a handshake. How long will it take to line up buyers? 3 to 5 weeks is too long. This kind of buyer gets cold. It's taking me longer than I thought it would. I won't have to first. Okay. So, if you don't know who the culprit is already, we're about to find out. That's really all we can look at in here is these 2 pieces of paper. So, let's find out who our culprit is.
Nancy, Nancy, Nancy. What have you done?
It's what you've done. You stole the horse, you fabricated the whole haunted carousel thing to increase its value, and now you're making not just one forgery, but several.
You think?
You let everyone believe you were just a hopeless procrastinator. But this is the real reason you're behind in your work, isn't it?
Right on all counts. Unfortunately, you're not going to get to tell anyone else. Ever.
No, wait. Look what I have. They're diamonds. Real diamonds. Someone stole them 23 years ago and stashed them in the park.
Well, well, little icing on the cake.
So, we're supposed to distract
That's right.
him.
You want them? Here.
Ouch! Hey!
I've got to get out of
We can
here.
get out. Oh, oops, I messed up.
I'm trapped. I've got to get out of here.
Oh, never mind.
I've got
Okay,
you, Nancy.
so-
You're cornered.
What you have
You
to
might as
do
well give up.
is take the brass ring out, and that knocks him out with the sign.
Ah! Ah!
Soon as I get out
Honestly,
of here,
pretty
I'm
good
going to call the
animation.
police, Elliot. So don't bother making plans for tonight. Or the next 10 years. Dear Ned, after trapping Elliot, I managed to pry the exit open and had Harlan call the police. Elliot admitted to stealing the carousel horse and planning the remote control device. He knew that publicity from the hauntings would increase the value of his forgeries. Needless to say, he's gone back to not liking me. Harlan, on the other hand, adores me now, because not only did he share the credit for busting Elliot, but his sudden fame brought him 3 job offers. He's staying on at Captain's Cove out of loyalty to Paula, but he's happy knowing that being an ex-con will probably never be an issue for him again. As for Ingrid, she promptly attributed Elliot's bad behavior to a deficiency in some mineral I couldn't pronounce. And Joy, when I gave her the picture of her mother, she started smiling and has yet to stop. Inventing Miles was the best thing her late father could have done for her. In fact, when I went to the park to say goodbye just now, she wasn't in her office. She was riding the carousel. Ever yours, Nancy.
Okay, let's see what reward I got. Hey, sassy detective, congratulations on solving the Haunted Carousel case. Based on your cool sleuthing style, you're presented with the... Oh, avid reader. Reading everything you can get your hands on. Nice.
You have reached 555-4468. I can't come to the phone right now, so please leave a message.
Hi, Bess. Hi, George. Well, thanks to you guys, I'm leaving here and flying directly to the Pacific Northwest for some much-needed R&R. George, I just got off the phone with that marine biologist friend of yours. She insisted I stay with her, and she even said she'd take me whale watching on the tour boat she owns. Anyway, thanks for arranging this little vacation, you two. 1 whole week of peace, quiet, and sitting around doing nothing. This is gonna be awesome. Bye!
Danger on Deception Island is the next game, and it is definitely one of the best. Just really great coastal, West Coast, wintry vibes, kind of, because it's like in Washington State, and it's like cold, and it's just, it's such a cozy game, honestly. The music is really good in it too, like the soundtrack. And the mystery's good. But yeah, so I'm really excited to do that one next. Danger on Deception Island. This was Haunted Carousel. I actually do like this game. I feel like it's kind of underrated. People don't talk about it a whole lot, but I don't know. I think that the storyline, like Joy's storyline, is sweet, and the amusement park is fun, and finding all these things out about the different characters, suspects. Yeah, I don't know. It's a good game. I really like it. There's a lot of games too, like Barnacle Blast and like all those mini games. Not a whole lot of puzzly puzzles. A lot of like putting things together, like the dowel and doing the riddles for Miles. But I don't know. It's a fun game. I do like the soundtrack too. It's kind of like creepy and. I don't know, it's a good game. So, also, as I was playing this game, I was like, wow, her interactive really went crazy with the phone call stuff. Like, they were like, oh, Nancy Drew has a cell phone, let's make her call everyone and everything. Which is good, but I feel like it is a lot of phone conversations. Or just different phone contacts, I should say. But then again, you don't really have to call everyone so many times, I guess, so that's good. But yeah, so anyway, great game, and hear all the voice actors, all the people people who contributed. And of course, it was developed by Her Interactive. Thank you, Her Interactive. And yeah, thank you if you watched and made it this far. Thank you. And I'm excited for the next game, Danger on Deception Island.